Hello, Lakers fans. This is Wilson. As always, I'm joined by three of my prestigious co-hosts, Shane Christopher Murray, Jason Big Mitch Mitchell, and David Galvez. Vito is not with us tonight as he was playing too much pre-show and got kicked out. All right, look. So tonight we're going to get into Lakers. 3 games left. Uh, they've been on a hell of a run. I think they've won 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 12 or something like that. We're going to get into J. Cole because since we didn't record last week, and since we last recorded, he released a diss and then apologized for it yesterday. And then we're going to talk about Wrestlemania 2 and probably no NCAA, but congrats to South Carolina in the women's tourney and UConn going back to back. They beat Purdue tonight. So congrats to them. But yeah, let's start with the Lakers. Right now, I think they sit at 45 and 34. LeBron didn't play yesterday against Minnesota, but I don't know. AD, I don't even know what happened to AD. What happened to AD yesterday?
Got hit in the eye.
Another eye injury. So he only played like 6 minutes, I think. But with 3 games left, who are the 3 games?
Warriors tomorrow. Grizzlies on Friday in Memphis. Finish the season in New Orleans versus the Pelicans.
Okay. So Warriors, Grizzlies, Pelicans. Who knows? I mean, are the Lakers still trying to angle themselves to avoid Denver, or what is it? How you guys feeling about it? As always, if anybody wants to volunteer, that'd be great. If not, I'll pick somebody randomly.
I'll go first. I've been all aboard. As soon as the Lakers signed LeBron, huge Laker fan, so I was like, hey, I want him to do well because if he does well, the Lakers do well. But LeBron not playing yesterday, it's just, I mean, I get it if they, there's rumors out there they were trying to lose on purpose so they could get a better seeding. But when you're in a playing game, anything can happen, bro. Even if they play the Warriors at home, they're a 9th seed. You play one game, Steph Curry goes off, you lose, you're done. And the fact that he's sitting out a game when they potentially had a chance to maybe, if the dominoes fell their way, they could probably get that 6th seed, which meant they would have played OKC, which is probably their best matchup. And for him to not even play, I can't defend him anymore. I think Kobe, that legendary run he had where he played so much that he tore his Achilles, that is right up there with probably one of the most heroic shit we've ever seen. And for LeBron to not even play, not even try to play, minutes restriction, 20, 25 minutes, something. I'm at a loss for words, man. I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed, actually, that he cowered out.
I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to defend LeBron a little bit.
Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? Come on, bro. Stop.
Only
what
because
the hell are you about to say?
Only because the reporting is he was really sick with flu-like symptoms to the point where he was actually sick last game, but he fought through it. I'm just telling you what the reporting is. To the point where he was asking for Dayquil before the game. And he was coughing to the point where he was like, he couldn't do it. That's the reporting. That's what was said. Now, granted, you see Kobe play with the flu all the time. You see Jordan's flu game, whatever. But, hey, niggas is getting off of COVID. If you're sick, you sick. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it.
He wasn't injured
40.
though. He was just sick. Like, but at least try to go out there. At least
Well, he actually came. He actually came to the game and went to warm up, but he wasn't feeling well, so they sent him home. He didn't even stay for the game. That's the reporting.
If he was really sick, why the fuck he stay for the game? Why didn't he go home?
He was trying to fight it out, but he couldn't do it. He was, hey, what's his name?
Shams.
Mike Trudell. That's what Mike Trudell was reporting.
But Shams reported like early in the day that he wasn't gonna play. So I don't even think he won a shoot around.
Exactly.
They report.
Well, he usually shows up before shoot around though and gets work. So maybe he tried to show. He showed up at normal time, put in work, and he couldn't go through.
Regardless of the reason, this is why LeBron just like the Laker fans were just never can embrace him, man. Because I mean, we get it. He's 39 years old. He's doing what no 39-year-old has ever done in basketball.
We can't embrace him because he doesn't embrace LA. He embraces what comes with LA.
Man, I mean, I almost hope that the Lakers lose as the 9th seed, and we come back to that we didn't beat Minnesota, and that's like, I mean, I hate to say it, I'll take it back. I don't wish we would lose, but man, I can't defend the guy anymore, man. Like for him to not even try to play, that's the thing, man.
I mean, Important said he did, but I go off. Your turn, Mitch.
Oh, Mitch is pissed.
Come on, man. Listen, I'm just tired of being lied to. Listen, the man hasn't played in a back-to-back game all effing season. Don't sit there and lie to me and talk about flu-like symptoms. Just tell me LeBron doesn't want to play in back-to-back games. I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of being lied to. But
well, how you know that's not the team, though?
Not only that, but
what'd you say?
That's how you know that's not the team, though.
I'm just tired of being lied to. I don't care who it is.
Somebody's
lying to us.
LeBron can make and veto trades, but he can't decide if he wants to play. Exactly.
Come on, man. Like I'm just whoever's doing the reporting, whoever's spearheading that, because every back-to-back, it's an excuse. Oh, it's his ankle, but then he plays the next game. It's like, we're not stupid. Come on, man.
It's like with the All-Star game. He plays in the All-Star game. He has 4
and misses the next game,
and he misses.
And I complained about that. Y'all was getting on me for complaining about that.
And if it really was Mike Trudell, that's a Lakers employee basically.
Yeah, he's definitely a Lakers employee.
I don't know, man.
I'm tired of being lied to about it. LeBron's not going to play in back-to-backs. That way, I know what to expect. Because silly me, I'm thinking we're in a fucking playoff race, and he's going to play. Get the notification, or like you said, early in the day from Shams, LeBron's not going to play against Minnesota. I'm like, okay, all right.
Especially since Phoenix and the Kings lost on Saturday, and we were only in the loss column. We were 1 game out from the 6th seed. You're not gonna play?
Come on, bro. I mean, like this is it.
If they could no longer get to the 8th seed, that'd be like, all right, fuck it, whatever. But you got a chance to go. And you're the 8th seed, so that was important because now you can still lose 1 game in the play-in and still have, a chance. And now, win or go home, you don't play.
So like, what are these fools banking on, right? Are they banking on the Wolves staying at number 1? Is that what they're banking on? Because the Nuggets are number 2 right now, so that's what we're banking on, staying in the 9th seed. So best we can do is the 8th and just play the Wolves instead of the Nuggets. We're banging on the Wolves staying in number 1, basically. That's what we're doing.
I don't think they're banking on anything. I did just assume because AD was playing and quote unquote Bron wasn't feeling well, AD was going to have it. And plus the way D'Lo's been playing, he had an off game. The way D'Lo's been playing between those two, because they beat Boston without both of them, and one of the good teams without either one of them, it was enough there to pull it off. Then AD goes down, and that kind of killed the whole momentum. They were winning that game at first.
That's why I keep telling you, you got to go into these games with all your guns. You can't just be like, well, no, we'll hold this back. Man, what they say in Waterboy, last game of the season, can't hold anything back now. Bro, this is the end of the fucking season. There's 3 games left, man. Come on. Come on.
Yeah. And is it, are we so sure they're going to be Golden State tomorrow? No. What if they lose against Golden State? We drop to the 10th seed. And now you got to go to Golden State to win 1 game.
Imagine. Oh my goodness.
This one will be really weird. Is if they get, let's say Denver is the 2 seed and the Lakers move up to 8. They have to play, I don't know, whoever the 7th seed would be, right? But Denver is the 2, so we don't want 7. Do we lose on purpose in the 7-8 matchup? And then
popular opinion, I'm leaning towards taking Denver first round.
It'll be over with, bro.
Rip the Band-Aid off, huh?
We won't make it to May.
Because we're playing them at a level. We'll be playing them at a level where we're playing our best ball. And you knock them out, the floodgates is open. Like everybody else.
We were playing our best ball last year. We got swept.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was towards the end. Everybody was. Bron got exhausted, still fighting with the ankle, whatever. It was just. It is what it is.
Apparently his ankle's still sore from that though, because what was the last back-to-back game he missed? Because his ankle was sore, wasn't it? Come on, man. Like, what are we doing?
It seems healthier this year than last year, though. Plus, you getting a career year from D'Lo. So
the only thing I could think of is they know that the NBA is rigged, and they know it's set up for them to go a certain route.
Man, I never like losing on purpose or tanking or like angling for a certain seed. Like, bro, win all the fucking games that you can. Do not upset the basketball gods, please.
Bro, they were winning up until AD got hurt.
We're trying to avoid Denver, and with like Mitch said, the basketball gods, we might not even make it to the playoffs.
No, we're gonna be in because we might not make it to the playoffs. We're gonna be in the play-in. Sorry.
Yeah. But if they lose,
we might not make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, especially if they got to play against Curry in a one.
They'll be in the playoffs.
Listen, it's Steph Curry, bro. He's top 10 all time in my opinion. So one game. You telling me Steph Curry can't get hot? You telling me in one game,
but
Klay Thompson can't get hot?
I mean, you acting like you ain't seen D'Lo be hot all year. You ain't seen what AD and Bron could do together. So it's
listen to me. The Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they get to a different kind of hot. If they get to what they can do, you've seen what they can do.
Yeah,
they've been doing it.
But at the same time, we beat them. We beat them most of the times we played them the last couple of years. So,
but it's just one game though.
This is one game.
Right. It's like one game where we can beat them.
No,
you're looking at it as one game we can lose.
Exactly.
I'm not saying I actually think they'll win, but you can't leave it up to chance.
You can't, but come on, they won 9 in the last 11. It's not a time to be.
I got a healthy fear of Steph Curry, as any team should.
Last time Steph Curry came in and beat him at Staples.
It's Steph Curry.
with the delay game.
Legend has it he came out the womb shooting.
Oh my God.
No, that's what I heard. No, listen to me. He came out the womb, balled up the umbilical cord, and shot it into the trash can. And then did this. That's just what I heard, bro.
What do you think, Wilson? You've been quiet.
Legend has it.
I
mean, he's Del Curry's son. We keep forgetting that.
I didn't forget it. You keep forgetting it.
No, y'all never want to give Del Curry his credit.
You better respect Steph Curry, man. Please don't
respect Del Curry too. Why you at it?
Listen. Del Curry ain't no damn Steph Curry. Let's be honest. Come on, man.
Where do you think he got the talent from? It wasn't just magically sprinkled on him.
I think he worked hard, and he's Steph Curry. Listen,
he worked hard because his dad put the ball in his crib, bruh.
He worked hard because he worked hard. Del Curry did not make him work hard. How many other players' kids are out here just doing dogs? You don't think Michael Jordan? Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm about to say. You don't think Jordan wanted his sons to be in the NBA and play? Come on, man.
I mean,
Steph Curry and Del Curry.
Steph Curry's not the only successful NBA baller son that made the league.
And he didn't really have no motivation because he grew up rich. So it wasn't like he was playing to get out the hood.
Exactly.
He played for the love of the sport.
Exactly. That's even more. It's all. I mean, shit. That's impressive in itself. But come on, man. Don't do this. Steph Curry is better than Del Curry.
Is he better than Nick Van Exel?
Oh God.
Ooh. Come on, bro. Steph Curry.
Yes, Steph Curry is better than the father, but the father had to give him the resources to do that.
But is he better than Nick?
You're not gonna just sneeze at a former NBA all-time 3-point shooter, and then he has a son and be like, "Oh, fuck the dad."
But is he? I think you asked this before. But is Steph Curry better than Nick? Who's better, Steph Curry or Nick Van Exel?
I mean, obviously shooting is Steph.
Oh God, shut the fuck up.
But bro, Steph's not even the point guard on his team, so.
Oh, never mind.
Oh my gosh! Now he can't pass, right? Now he can't pass. We never seen
he can pass, but he's playing. He's being Reggie Miller on the team. Draymond's really the point guard.
Shane, do you play 2K?
Yes, I do. What's your point?
Do you play with the '98 Lakers ever?
No.
Well, they have the. Do all you guys play 2K?
Nah.
I
haven't played a video game in over a year. I'm retired.
Okay. Well, anyway. Well, what I was going to say is that I think the last time we got on here, I said that I didn't think they were going to make the playoffs, but they've just been on a complete tear since then, like 10 out of 12. So they're playing their best ball. And it's obvious to me now that the same thing happened last year. They have a switch that they can flip, and Denver is the only team that it doesn't work against. So it really comes down to avoiding Denver. I know I also said the last time that maybe it could, because it's not like Denver is just like head and shoulders. I mean, they are, but it's not it's not like when when Golden State had Durant, and it's just that Denver's just good enough to beat the Lakers every single time. So, like I said, maybe the law of averages works in the Lakers' favor, and they're able to, since they've lost 8 straight, maybe they're able to win 4 out of the next 6 or something like that. But that's not really a basketball reason why they should beat Denver. And so it'll just be interesting to see how it shakes out, because as Shane said last time, or one of the a few episodes ago, it's about matchups. And really Denver is the only matchup that does not favor the Lakers. This is what I want to ask you guys. So Bronny he put his name in the draft and the transfer portal. I'm not really sure how that works. LeBron obviously has not yet signed an extension. How do you guys think Bronny entering the draft affects LeBron's future with the Lakers?
Bronny just entered the draft just to work out with scouts to see where he's at right now. Like he can still go back to school. If scouts tell him, you know what, you probably go second round somewhere or don't get drafted at all, or something like that, he'll probably stay in school. And turn to the transfer portal. Keep in mind, Bron's homeboy, Joyce, Drew Joyce, whatever his name is. He's the head coach now at the Zeke, I think it is, something like that.
You mean Duquesne?
Okay, whatever. So that's also a possibility, or it's a possibility he can go back to USC. He's just trying to see where he's at. And in terms of Bron, he already quote unquote said, Bron is his own man. He's free to he makes his own decision. Blah blah blah. So I think he is waiting until how he feels at the end of the season, see where Bronny goes, if he comes out, and see where he goes, and then go from there. He also can choose do what Austin Reeves and stay in the draft and choose not to get drafted and go on somewhere as a two-way. So,
but is LeBron still? Because LeBron said he wants to play with Bronny. If Bronny enters the draft and he doesn't, and he ends up getting drafted by some team other than the Lakers, what is LeBron going to do?
depends where he goes.
So you think he might actually leave to go play with Bronny, like you said?
Possibility.
Like
I said, it depends on where he goes. Like if he goes to Utah, hell no.
Yeah,
No,
Charlotte,
Utah.
if Charlotte drafts him in the second round, LeBron ain't going there.
A team I heard to look out for is Miami, though. That's the main team I heard. Miami and Charlotte.
Miami.
Keep in mind, Miami, like they collect two-way players. Like in NBA 5, like half the team is on the court was either two-way or second round. So he can choose not to get drafted, go on a two-way with Miami, and develop there.
By the way, Scottie Pippen Jr. looking like a pretty decent player for Memphis. I know they're not any good, and really they're just playing out the string, and the games don't matter. But he seems that he can play a little bit. And he might stick around for a while.
He been doing that though. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. I guess is that everything Lakers related? Because if so, did you guys? Okay, I know I said we weren't going to talk NCAA, but did you guys watch the championship games in either sport?
Ended up missing the championship game for the women, unfortunately, but
I saw the women's.
That's what okay, cool. Yeah, I caught Final Four. Listen, UConn got robbed. That was not an illegal pick that homegirl set. I cannot believe that. It really sucks that women's sports is getting this big spotlight, and then they do something like that, like a terrible call by the referee. Like, let the girls play and let them decide it. An illegal pick that wasn't even an illegal pick, and you gonna call that? Y'all really want Caitlin Clark to be in the championship that bad, huh?
Yep.
Y'all just gonna be out here cheating.
You see what she did to South Carolina?
No, I ended up missing the game.
So there was a play where she just straight up like pushed I think with Johnson, like pushed her to the key and spotted her for a three, and they called nothing, and the ref was sitting right there watching it.
They really wanted that.
Even if it was a foul, you can't call that.
Not at that point.
At that point in the game,
it was 4 seconds left. Like, really, an illegal pick?
Oh, it was the way she sold it, though. It was the way she acted out.
But it sucks though, because it sucks even for Caitlin Clark, because you don't want to win like that. You don't want people to be like, yeah, you won, but
yeah,
hey, but that 20 million viewership though, that's pretty much why she was in there.
Yeah, it's about it. Clearly, it's about money, but I mean, I knew South Carolina was gonna wax them. I knew Iowa as a team wasn't as good. So they
Oh
wanted
yeah,
there for the views, but
and the Indiana Fever, they're already selling $100 tickets because Caitlin Clark's going there. And last year the tickets were $20.
I mean,
You know,
good for them.
I know we didn't record real quick. I know we didn't record last Monday, but I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't watched no college women's, no WNBA. That shit was trash for 10 years. I don't care how good the players were. It was trash. And then I seen Caitlyn and Angel and
Mm,
Juju and
mm,
Paige. And I'm
mm.
like, they really balling. I gotta give it up to them, man. I mean,
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark looks like a male Steph Curry out there. It's not slow like it used to be.
No,
Juju. I mean, god damn, she got handles
Buckets.
like
bro.
she.
Juju is an
My
animal.
god.
I'm
I
sad
was
that
like,
she's at
okay.
USC, but yeah,
Yeah.
she's an animal,
I was like, these girls can play, man. It's not the same WNBA. Even like
bro.
when Candace Parker was playing and all these great, they didn't move like this.
No, Juju. Listen, no disrespect, but Juju moves on the court. The
Hmm.
way she moves like a dude. Like
She looks
it's
like a male Kyrie out there with the handles and
yeah.
the crossovers.
And our release is killer. Like, you're not going to block her shot too many times the way she release it.
Like it looks so natural the way she moves. Like
Hmm.
she moves more like a dude. And so yeah, Juju is definitely a bucket. Like I said, too bad she goes to USC. Sucks. She should have gone to UCLA, but what can you do, right? What can you do? Um, Angel Reese, man, she's a walking double double. My goodness. And
And
that
she
wasn't
working
a
on her
foul
face
at
up
the end
game
of,
now.
yeah. That was not a foul at the end of LSU Iowa. That wasn't a foul on Angel Reese. That was not a charge. Like you said, Galvez, man, I don't watch too much. I don't watch too much WNBA. I've never watched a women's college game, but I damn sure tuned into that LSU Iowa game. I was locked in. I was
Yeah.
locked into USC versus was it Baylor or whoever the fuck they played.
That even
You're right. It was UConn, but
Paige Becker, these girls move around like they're
yeah,
dudes.
women, yeah, women's sports, man. It's on the come up, man. But yeah, that LSU Iowa game, man, that was entertaining. That was entertaining as hell.
Don't sleep on Flawn J. That's all I'm saying.
Man, Flau'jae did a damn move that I was like, oh damn. Man,
He a
yeah,
bucket too.
she picked that ball up and said, ooh, and gave her that finger roll. I said, ooh, okay, girl, I see you. Yeah, now we got next. Now
Yeah, they should
that
have
old
beat
that
Iowa
old
on.
WNBA catchphrase. Now we
Yeah,
got
they
next.
should have beat Iowa. The team didn't show up though.
I think that's the one thing that hurts more now about Kobe and Gianna. It's like, man,
Yeah,
that could have been her, man, in a couple
Yeah,
years.
yeah, she was coming.
That's what really hurts.
yeah,
Um, I was just going to say that the WNBA right now is in a perfect position. Because it's basically the same. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is basically the same thing as Magic and Bird in '79. And of course, the most important part of that is the racial element. Like that's the key to the whole thing. And that's why women's basketball went crazy this year and started with the championship game last year. And if the WNBA can, the same way the NBA did with Magic and Bird, the WNBA can capitalize on
better.
that, huh?
They better.
Right, on that momentum that they have and keep that going. You got to hope that. Well, I mean, see, it's weird because, well, I guess Magic came to the Lakers were already like a good team. He was just a missing piece. I don't remember how good the Celtics were when Bird got there, but you got to make whatever team Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese end up on. Those have to be your marquee teams, and you have to keep that rivalry going in the WNBA. with that racial element that is like divisive, but it keeps people. It's like it's human nature for us to be fascinated by that. So,
And FYI, the Sparks got 2 lottery picks this year.
They better force the Sparks to get Angel Reese with either the second or the fourth
They
pick.
have to.
As of right now, they got the Sparks picking the center from Stanford.
Man,
and Angel going 5th after that.
Forget if they're gonna be a better player, man. They got.
But yeah, I'm on Angel too.
Because it's not going to be that much of a difference anyway. And Aneka Agumakwe, she went. I forgot how you say her name. Is it Agumakwe? She went. She left.
She left to Seattle.
Right. So that center position is wide open for Angel Reese to step right in. You know. So I think Indiana has the first pick. So that's Caitlin Clark. Mary Bird is from Indiana. It's perfect. You know, it's set up for that type of rivalry. So they just have to, do what they have to do. What else?
Yes, the Sparks got 3 picks in the first round.
Mm-hmm. So that's that. Now,
never thought I'd say I might go to a Sparks game.
Oh, I go at least once a year.
Hey, if
they get Angel Reese,
or even if they don't, if Caitlin Clark comes into town,
please. Indiana Fever versus LA Sparks are gonna be like Celtics Lakers in the freaking 80s, bro. All right, look, WrestleMania happened. Like Big Mitch said, he hasn't played video games in a year. I haven't played video games in 10 years plus. And
I just got the new WWE game.
Right.
Get your ass whooped.
Is it good?
It's cool.
I haven't watched wrestling in 20 years. But this build up with The Rock coming back was so big that even
Bianca might bring me back.
The final boss.
Even The Undertaker came back.
Bianca might bring me back to be a fan.
When the damn gong hit, I lost my shit. I was like, oh no, I got it's the Undertaker. Oh no.
They said
what he did to Rock was gruesome. It's like
they said they could have had Stone Cold, but if they had Stone Cold, it would have taken away from the match. Because that's what everybody would have been talking about. Like if Stone Cold would have came back and stunned The Rock, that's what everybody would have been talking about.
We got a special appearance coming.
Listen, I don't think so. I think it would have been perfect for Stone Cold if the shattered glass would have hit and that bald son of a bitch would have ran down to the ring and stunned The Rock, and Rock would oversell that bitch just like he can. Oh, that would have been amazing. That would have been so good. But I'm happy with the Undertaker. Overall, I'm upset that the Tribal Chief lost, but I'm happy for Cody Rhodes. He finished the story. Nothing but respect for Cody Rhodes for sure. As far as WrestleMania goes, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Night one was a little underwhelming. The tag team match was solid for sure. Getting that moment for R-Truth, that was really good on night one. Let's see, Rhea versus Becky. That was a good match on night one as well. Rhea Ripley is really part of the future of women's wrestling. She's stacked. She's like Rhea Ripley is part of like this new build of female wrestler that's tall, jacked, and athletic. And she's a big part of it. So shout out to mommy. She's still on top. Good for her. Jimmy versus Jay. I wanted a little bit more from that match, I think. I want a little bit more from that match. But yeah, so that's why night one was kind of underwhelming. The tag match though, you know, the biggest tag match of all time, Roman and The Rock versus Cody and Seth. That match was good. That match was good. Wasn't enough to really carry night one. So that's why night one was kind of underwhelming. But night two, night two started off fire. Seth versus Drew, amazing match. I'm so happy for Drew that he got his moment. For context, Drew McIntyre became champion in 2020 at WrestleMania when there was no fans. So it really, and he had fought for that position for over 10 years, and he finally got his moment, and then there was no fans in attendance. So it really sucked. So for him to come to this WrestleMania with fans, win the championship, that was a really great moment. And then 5 minutes later, for him to get cashed in on with the Money in the Bank, it was even better. Oh man! Shout out to Damian Priest. Shout out to the Judgment Day. Man, that was I'd love a good Money in the Bank cash in, and that was a good one because I don't think none of us really saw it coming. I don't think, which is crazy. Let's see who else. The Philadelphia street fight was cool. Had a little nostalgic moment in there with Bubba Ray Dudley as the special guest referee. They hit the was up, they got the tables, hibbity hoopla. Let's see. And then obviously, man, the main event. I mean, the main event, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. They put on a fucking show, man. They put on a fucking show. Like I said, Cody finished the story finally. The title that his dad was never able to win, he has finally won. And unfortunately, like you said, he's not able to put the title into the hands of his father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, but he was able to put it into the hands of his mother. And that was amazing. I just feel like this whole thing was great storytelling for sure. I mean, first of all, kudos to The Rock, because behind the scenes they were saying this deal's been done. The deal was done since October for it to be Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania, and then for the crowd to react and for them to audible, and then for The Rock to be okay with it. I think it says a lot about The Rock for him to just be like, you know what? Yeah, let's go with what the people say. I'll be a bad guy. Fuck it. I'll roll with it. I'll lean into it. And heel Rock's been amazing. Loving that he brought a little bit more attitude to the modern product. And shout out to Roman Reigns. I mean, fucking a 4-year reign is not much else, not much you can say, man. He brought us the bloodline. He gave us main event Jey Uso. He gave us the honorary Uso, Sami Zayn. He put on for 4 years. He carried the company for 4 years, and it was an amazing run. Excited to see what he's going to do next. Excited to see what Cody Rhodes can do next. So overall, just a great WrestleMania, a great show. Philly didn't deserve it though. They should have had this all last year. We deserved it in LA, but like I said, overall, WrestleMania was great for sure.
How much younger?
Congrats Roman Reigns for getting his Jordan deal. It's a big look, and shout out to The Rock for I think he's got his mom into the Wrestling Hall of Fame as a promoter.
You mean his grandma?
Grandma, excuse me. Whatever.
It's not. Don't do that. Don't disrespect Leah Maivia like that, please. Don't do that.
I'm trying to give her props. And
how much younger is Cody Rhodes than Dustin Goldust?
Great question.
Probably
Because
15 years, maybe.
Yeah, I would have thought that he was, I mean, Dusty was getting around, boy.
So Cody's 38.
I mean, Golden's got to be like 60 years old now.
Yeah. I remember when he came out like in 96.
He's 54.
Oh, okay.
15 years.
Yeah, he's 54.
I mean, Goldust was a real. I remember you remember when Goldust first. We were like, when Goldust first came out, it was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
We were like 8 years old. Like, what in the world is this?
Listen, the Goldust is
Especially
younger
when he
than
would do
Undertaker and Stone Cold. Stone Cold and Undertaker are both 59.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro.
I was telling Wilson, the saddest thing is we're all obviously the same age. We're 35. John Cena has to be the most top 1% most in shape 46-year-olds in the world. And
Right.
the way he ran down that ramp, bro, I'm like, what does that say when we get to 46? Hey, I don't know if he was injured or he's just old, but man, I do not want to get to 46. If John Cena runs that way at 46, I don't know. I don't want to know what I'm gonna look like.
Well, shit, trying to look like The Rock at fucking 51.
Yeah.
Rock is
Get on
fucking
his diet
51.
plan.
Listen, and man, another shout out to Roman Reigns, because that man came out in amazing shape, and clearly he had been working out with The Rock, and sure enough, they confirmed it. Yeah, Rock and Roman been working out for the past 3 months. Roman came out in the best shape of his fucking career. Amazing. Amazing.
He's probably gonna get into Hollywood though, right?
He's dabbled. He's definitely dabbled. He's been in a couple movies. He was in.
Don't be surprised if he's in the new Fast and Furious.
I mean, he was in Hobbs and Shaw.
But he really didn't talk in
I
that
don't remember
movie.
him Hobbs and
No,
Shaw.
he didn't. He didn't talk. He didn't talk. No, he didn't have no talking. He was just kind of a background. Had some
Okay,
fighting
no wonder.
scenes. Had some screen time, but yeah, he didn't talk. He was in The Wrong Missy, I think it was, and he just kind of popped out, and I was like, oh, Roman, shit, okay. So maybe
Never heard of that. Okay.
we'll see.
Is that the
Movies. I don't know
Rob
what to
Schneider
say.
movie?
What happened?
Is that the Rob Schneider movie?
No, fucking David Spade.
David Spade. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be stupid, but that actually ended up being a pretty good movie.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It was what it was.
Nice little rom-com.
Yeah. It was what it was. It got the job done for sure. But I mean, yeah. I mean, that transition from wrestler to Hollywood. I mean, it's we got the blueprint. Rock showed us. Batista showed us. John Cena's showing us now. So if Roman wanted to do that, I'm sure he could. I hope he sticks around a little bit longer for for us. We need the tribal chief, man. Please. I can't.
I think we need to go back to bra and panties match though.
Oh Lord, that's never coming back. That is never coming. Listen, the women wrestlers we got now are fucking. Listen, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair.
Who's the baddest wrestler right now, physically?
It's between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They are fucking.
So we need to get them to get on their knees and bark like a dog, the way they made Trish
They
Stratus.
married, dog. They ain't doing that shit.
The way they made Trish Stratus bark like a dog.
They married. They ain't doing that shit.
Yeah. There's no way.
We need to see Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair in a bra and panties match.
Oh God.
Nah, man.
That shit ain't never coming back.
But would you see it though? Would you want to see that?
Would I be?
Of course, but that's not this Me Too movement. Nope.
Yeah, not under Triple H. That shit ain't never coming back.
We need to see who would be the modern day Godfather if they had to pick a wrestler. Who would be the modern day Godfather? Like who would play that role good?
Godfather.
That way he can come out with the hose.
Maybe
Look,
like MVP, but
Trish was the baddest when we were kids, in my opinion. But Stacy Keibler, man, she was special too. She's a close number two. And I wonder what she looks like now. Trish now, white women don't
Stacey
age well.
Keibler still looks good.
Right. Trish, white women don't age as well. They age like raisin. She looks like a raisin now, and because she's a lot older. But Stacy Keibler, she always had like kind of really soft features. She probably still does look good.
Stacey looks good.
Tori
Trish
Wilson
looks good.
Tori Wilson is the other one. Yeah, that's the top.
Tori looks a little different now, but she's hanging in there.
They need to leave the wrestling to the men, and have the women just be the manager, do the bra and panties, do the
Trust me,
the mud wrestling.
these women nowadays, they wrestle. Like, these girls are special. Bianca Belair is an athlete.
She like higher than her husband.
You going off damn W? Listen, I'm going off what the fuck I see in the ring, bro. Don't play with me, and don't play with Montez Ford like that either, because Montez Ford is an animal. He is special. Hopefully he, we never thought, back in the day, nobody ever really thought Edge would break out. So Montez could still break out. That man jumps out of the gym. He's built like a damn basketball player, with his length. And
hopefully
out of the gym.
Hopefully now that Triple H takes over, they let these guys be themselves and not have everything so scripted.
I think that's kind of what's that's kind of what's going on a little bit, and that's why everybody's like so excited, and that's why you see a lot of guys wanting to like really come back. That's why you saw somebody like Naomi. That's why she came back. She left. She left when Vince was still in charge. Naomi and Sasha Banks, they both walked out. They were tag team champions at the time, and they walked out due to creative differences. And now you see a Naomi come back because Triple H is around. So we're going to see a lot of people. We're going to see a lot of people start to come back.
Well,
so it's going to be.
What was the biggest takeaway? Cody
from Wrestlemania?
Cody finishing the story, or Meek Mill yelling,
"Get up! Get up!" It's Cody. It's still Cody finishing the story for sure. But that
Poor
was
Meek Mill, man. Poor Meek
All
Mill.
right, look, right here at the end.
Oh, can't be at the end. I got a lot to say still.
About what?
We got to talk about the J. Cole Kendrick, right?
Right. Yeah, but that's like
okay, good. Because
I
got beef with you, Antho.
Oh Lord.
Listen.
Put it on wax.
I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. And I snuck up RKO out of nowhere. So listen, Antho, Antho tweets. Antho tweets at Antoinimus, right? On the
He blocked me, by the way.
Man. I made sure not to respond so I didn't get blocked so I could keep this. And, okay, here we go. Listen, this man tweeted, "People who gas Kendrick's music are the biggest losers on the planet. Think for yourself and stop being a follower." And that is a direct quote from an Anthony Wilson tweet. Can you believe it?
Take your rap card now, bro.
Antho, what you need to take that tweet down right now.
Bro,
he's not gonna take it down, bro.
I was so glad when Cole dropped that bar. Your first shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put Negroes to sleep, but they gassed it. Now, to be clear, like he said, first for the classic, this is what I think of Kendrick. I think Kendrick has one classic, that's Damn. I think he has one. I think he has one very good album, and that is Mr. Morale, the last album.
That's the good out. Like, come on.
I think he has one good album, which is Good Kid, Mad City. People gassed that one a little bit too. And to Pimp a Butterfly, who the hell listens to that? What is wrong
Bro,
with you
stop
people?
it. Stop it right now. Because To Pimp a Butterfly might be his best album.
How?
Bro.
What do you mean how?
What is enjoyable about that record?
Everything.
It may be impressive, but is it enjoyable music?
Yes. Yes. What you
Oh my
mean?
God, man.
I
What are
like
you
Black of
talking
the
about?
Berry. I like King Kunta, and I like what's the other one? What's the other big single from that? Black of the Berry, King Kunta, and there's another one that I can't think of right now. It was playing in my head. But there's a few songs I like on there, and the one is "Loving You Is Complicated." Be All Right. That's the other one. "Loving You Is I like that one. But overall, I mean, why do you guys listen to music? Do you guys listen to music to try to figure it out, or do you guys listen to music to
Oh yeah.
enjoy
And
your experience?
I love myself.
Uh-oh.
God.
That's your
Uh-oh.
appearance.
Here we go. Right on time.
Oh, good. Vito.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Listen.
Huh?
He just,
I was
Anto being
telling him
disrespectful.
I was just telling him how I got beef with Antho because he tweeted people who
Oh,
gas.
Daddy Willie, can I spark this?
Go ahead,
Oh,
bro. It's almost over now. You do that anyway.
he said people who gas Kendrick's music are the biggest losers on the planet. Think for yourself and stop being a follower. And that's what Antho tweeted. So I got beef with Antho because I am a huge Kendrick fan and I don't gas anything. Kendrick is the truth. And I'm trying to let Antho know.
I think he's a great artist. I remember there's a guy somebody said something about Pablo Picasso once. They said, I like him so much that I like him even when he's not good because at all times he remains an artist, right? So I appreciate Kendrick for pushing the boundaries and being creative and all those things, but sometimes the music, the product is just not good. I don't want
Okay,
to
so
listen to
Wilson, what I could say about that is, it's like Kanye, dog. If you don't have a certain, like,
Careful.
if you don't have a certain approach, like if you're not coming in with a like, oh, I can't wait to hear what this man got to say, you might not take it in like the way Jay is gonna take coming into a Kanye or a Kendrick album or something, whatever substance he's coming out with, he's gonna have a different approach coming into it than you are, Wilson. That's one thing. But your totality of your career, it really doesn't define you. Your body of work doesn't define you when it comes to you trying different outlets and you trying different things from what you did before. That's how Drake, Kanye, that's how they've all been able to get to the next level and stay relevant. But as far as what you're saying, Wilson, man, you either like it or you don't. You like it or you don't. And my opinion about it is I'm in the mood of that apology was straight pussy.
Okay, let's get into it
That
because
apology was straight fucking pussy, nigga.
let me tell you, Vito. Let me tell you.
Straight pussy. We are not in the look. You wanna, you're in the game where we don't uplift artists anymore. That's not the game we're in. We are in a different territory now. Artists don't speak of uplifting things. We don't speak of love. We don't rap about the future and the younger generation. That's not what rap is about. I'm sorry. It's about tearing each other down. It's about degrading women. It's about the worst things that you can come up with. That's what rap is right now. And unfortunately, you're a pussy for fucking apologizing. But on the mature spectrum, the growth spectrum, he did the right thing. But on a rap spectrum, nigga, you against me, you're a straight pussy. Nigga, like, nigga, that ain't what I want to hear. I don't want to hear you apologizing. Oh, I should have never dissed him. That's the territory you in. That's the culture you're in.
I'll say this. I'll say this, right? You know, I don't know if I'd put it as harshly as Vito does, but listen, man, rap, you know, hip hop, it's about competition, bro. And like nobody's saying nobody's saying it has to be like Biggie and Pac, and it has to.
I didn't say he was wrong. I didn't say he was wrong, Jay. I'm not saying he's wrong. You got to look at it from different point of views.
I know. I'm saying, hold on. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like, you know, nobody's saying that like, you know, it has to come off wax and it needs to
right.
personal and they got to fight or whatever. But like a little competition is always good for hip hop, man. Listen, you know, we can come back years later and shake it out and hug it out and be like Jay-Z and Nas, right? Like, you know, they ended up working together. But like Jay-Z versus Nas, man, that was good for hip hop, right? So
when the Knicks and the Lakers are in the playoffs,
a little competition is always good. So I'm a little upset that he apologized,
Jay,
which makes me even more upset that he even did it in the first place. He might as well just shut the fuck up and just never did it in the first fucking place.
It's so
that would have been fine too.
Jay,
and that would
have been fine too. What happens when the Lakers and the Knicks are in the playoffs? It brings a certain excitement to the game, bruh.
Hey, look,
there's nothing wrong with competition, but this is how I'm gonna end it. The reason why I call it pussy is because you two sneak motherfuckers have been throwing subtle shots at this motherfucker Kendrick for a minute now, and he just you keep poking the bear. Don't keep poking the fucking bear. He's gonna fucking sleep in all the beds. He's gonna sleep in the baby bed, the mama's bed, and the papa's bed. Don't do that. Don't do that, because look, let's not act like those two are just excused. No, Drake has had his subtle disses to fucking Kendrick, and so has your boy J. Cole. He's dissed Drake subtly too in song. I mean, he's dissed Kendrick and subtly in songs too. So stop acting pussy when the man responds and wakes up. That's all I'm saying.
I'll say this though. I do.
What you shaking your head for, Shane? Shane, you can't be mad that this man responded when J. Cole sneak disses Kendrick and Drake sneak disses.
Before you go, Shay Mary, I want to say this though. I do respect J. Cole for the apology.
Me too.
On a human level.
Yes.
100%.
Growth level, maturity level, growth level, bettering the game. You better the game by making relationships in the game rather than making enemies in the game. The game doesn't grow if you constantly have niggas going at each other like that. The growth comes where to be a contrarian, the growth comes where with what that man did. That man is literally on a different. Right now, he's doing Africa for NBA. He's doing NBA Africa. That's why that man apologizes. That man he's in a different sector right now of his life. He ain't with all of that. So I get why he apologized. Man, look what the man is doing, dog. He's trying to feed and give people fresh water in Africa, bro. Like that man is doing real work, real Sister Mary work. You get what I'm saying? Real shit that you get an award for. You know, humanitarian work. So if he wants to apologize because he's in that zone, man, I give all credit to him. But then when I'm in that rap zone, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that because you're not innocent, J. Cole. You have subtly dissed Kendrick in your songs. So quit the pussy shit, man, when a nigga responds. Period.
What you got to say, Shane Murray?
First of all, I was proud of him for the apology.
Me too, Shane.
Me too.
I apologize that. Because I didn't want to see them beefing at all. Like I said, when it first started, it was like, to me, it was like the Avengers beefing.
Boo!
Like, two of the most humble, positive rappers in the game who do nothing but uplift the culture with their album going to be sparring. No, I didn't want to see that.
No,
Like,
but
if we're talking about,
you're right,
okay,
Shane.
first
You're
coming
right.
up when J. Cole was doing sideline story or the warm up or when they on a mixtape grind, okay, go at it. That's where it's at. But you got J. Cole, NBA owner, label owner, doing NBA Africa, married, kids, and you got K. Dot does the album once every 3 or 4 years, and when he come back, it's a classic. Like, I don't want to see y'all battling. I want to see y'all beefing.
I don't.
Let Kodak Black and fucking Tiger go at it. But I don't want to see these two beefing. I want my
Of
joint
all
album
the
if y'all want to
rappers
do
you
that,
could have
or I
said,
want
you
to see
said
more classic
Kodak
music
Black and
and
Tiger.
more uplifting the culture. Like, keep doing what you're doing. Like, if
But
you
Shane,
killing everybody,
Shane,
you
Shane,
come on songs with. Like,
you can't be
that's enough for me. I don't need to see y'all two battling out.
Shane, you can't be a gatekeeper and decide. Well, see, no, that's what it is about being a gatekeeper. It's you put out what you want to put out, you beef who you want to beef, and then you turn around and apologize when you want to apologize. That's you do what you want to do. That's what gatekeeping is, dog. You make sure your agenda is what's going on, and everybody has to follow suit. Now, how could the rap game of the execs that's running it? They don't want no peace. They want to keep they want to keep the inner community. They want to keep blacks and Hispanics hating each other. They want to keep they want to keep the music heads at each other's throats. That's because you got to understand, Shane, before you make a comment like that, you have to understand the inner workings of the industry and then understand it comes down to what these guys are investing in, privatized prisons, coinciding with the rap game. You got rap execs investing in privatized prisons. Why? Why, Shane?
No, wait, look.
No, no,
Look,
no, 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 no,
no,
no,
wait,
no.
because we're
Answer
already.
that question, Shane. Why do
Shane doesn't know.
why do
Shane-
execs? No, it's
Actually,
a
I
real
do
simple.
know, but that's
It's
that's a
a
whole nother
simple.
conversation.
It's a simple question. It's a simple question that Shane can easily answer. If you know music and you know the impact it has on the inner city kids, whether you black, Hispanic, white, it don't matter. If you grew up in the inner city, you are prone to music and its influence. Correct, Shane? So
Right.
why would the industry heads invest in privatized prisons?
I mean, the same way
Who's going to fill those prisons? Is it the rappers that are going to jail,
Look,
or is it the people that are
I
listening
was
to
gonna say
the
the
music?
same reason why you have liquor stores in almost every corner of the black community. Same way
Okay,
you
so
got weed shops now almost every corner of the black community. Like, it's we get what you're talking about. Like I said, that's a whole
it's
other
not about
conversation right
growth.
there.
It's not about the growth in the music. It's about people staying at each other's heads.
Wait,
So
okay.
so
Yeah.
if you're gonna,
Which is why I don't want to see them do that.
me neither.
They went above and
But you know
beyond
what
now.
though?
They're on
Yeah,
their
let Galvin
own boss tip. They don't need to go that route.
Let
You know
Galvin
what though?
speak.
As a rap fan, it was never gonna get disrespectful. It was never gonna get violent. It
Right.
was gonna be just good, classic, just going back and forth. And then in a year, they probably drop a record together, like nothing happened. But it would have been cool, like just two real lyrical dudes going at it.
Yep.
It was never. I don't think it was ever gonna get violent. Of course not. But it was. These are the two biggest rivals. We were just talking about wrestling, right? Stone
Yep.
Cold and The Rock. They had to have a
Had to
rivalry.
happen.
They
Yep.
were the two biggest stars. It was never going to be
but
personal.
Galvez, that happens with them. It ain't gonna be no beef. But the kids and the youngsters in the community that are from where Kendrick is from, that are from where this nigga, see, I'm gonna say nigga, but where J. Cole is from, like, you gonna have man, people die over arguments, bro, and debates of music, bro. And these kids nowadays, when Nipsey died, bruh, it was violence in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they was ugly.
that's what I'm trying to say.
It was like when Game was beefing with G Unit. It was,
Right.
yeah. I mean, it was, to me, looking back, it was more just a show. It was, some dude.
No, some shit
Some dude
went
got
down.
shot at the radio station.
That wasn't this show.
But
No, people died. No, people died. People died over.
Jimmy-
People
Niggas
died
Niggas
over
got
rap
shot.
beef.
Niggas got stabbed.
People
Jimmy
die
Henchman
over rap
and his
beef.
son, and that whole situation with Yayo, that was serious stuff.
Yeah,
So,
that was.
It got deep. But look,
I agree with Galvez. It should not be any violence in between because Kendrick doesn't push that line anymore.
They're not gangster rap like 50.
But he don't push that line no more though. He don't push that gang banging line no more because if you remember on that one album, that boy was gang banging. I've seen albums where Kendrick was gang banging on songs. You get what I'm saying? But that's not him anymore. That ain't his. So I agree with you, Galvez. This could have been a good old what's the name used to say in wrestling? A good old slobber knocker. What was his name? Jim Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have
JR.
just been like two good
JR.
promos. They would have just kept going back and forth. It was never gonna get, like I said, disrespectful. It was never gonna spill out to the streets. It would have.
Well, disrespectful. It
say that
was
for
going
sure.
to get disrespectful, sir. I think it was going to get because Kendrick's disrespectful.
But
you get what I'm saying?
J.
Like
Cole boxed himself into a corner because what if Kendrick responds now? Like, what are you gonna do?
Oh.
They don't take him on the chin. He's not gonna respond if Jen responds.
Kendrick should knock his ass out just for that apology. Like,
did he do it because of the maturity or did he do it because he's following suit of what Drake did?
Drake is
No, it's immaturity.
Drake ain't had shit for Kendrick. That's why Drake didn't respond.
Okay.
He didn't have shit for Kendrick.
Okay.
All right, look, listen.
It's a different
Before you say
battle
all
for
that, I got
Drake,
beef with Shane Murray too.
You always got beef with me. So what else is new?
I'll tell you why.
I got beef with Wilson.
Oh, I know why. But I got beef with Shane Murray. Why the hell did you post that on Instagram the other day? What the hell is your problem?
What?
Why the hell you post like 6, 7, 8 pictures of your damn self?
What the hell you talking about?
What
With
did Shane
terrible
wear
quality.
to Herbert's thing?
And then why the hell did you tag Fashion Nova?
Because of Fashion Nova.
What the hell is your problem?
You ain't no Fashion Nova nigga.
Are you sponsored?
You can clown later. I'm plotting right now.
Are you sponsored?
Oh, he plot. Hey, bro. Hey, say no more, Jay. You heard what the man said. You heard what the man said.
Then take better pictures, man. What the hell is your problem?
Hey, Shane, what did you just say, Shane? That's why I respect you, Shane. What did you just say? You doing what?
This Negro tagged Fashion Nova and Nova Men. Didn't even show the whole fucking jacket.
Bro, Shane said he's plotting.
First off,
Shane
I'm not a fucking photographer, all right? Secondly, again, I'm plotting so you can clown later. So right now,
Negro, you got
all that.
YouTube.
I'm playing an ankle right now. So
that's something Wilson
if
don't know
you
nothing about.
Actually plot. You got YouTube. You can learn how to better use your camera. You can learn.
No, he's plotting, Jay.
I heard.
You know what he's plotting on.
He's plotting terribly.
And I'm glad none of your plots.
I got something out of it, bro. So
I'm glad none of your plots look at the show. I know they don't look at the show, right, Shane?
I got something out of it, so don't even worry about it.
What'd you get out of it?
What did he wear? What did he wear to Herbert's birthday?
I think it's up.
Did you guys go to Herbert's birthday? Wait a second. That's off the show. Look, Mitch, you got something you want to say to an old friend of ours?
Listen, Herbert was gonna come on and explain why the hell he decided to wear white socks to a Tough Mudder event. But unfortunately, due to Shane Murray's stupid Fashion Nova post, we ran out of time. So sorry, Herbert. We ran out of time.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Are you sure we ran out of time? We can't fit him in a little bit.
Wait. We went over. This is the first time we've gone over an hour, and I don't know. I try to keep it over an hour. I could not keep it under an hour tonight. So before we get out of here, just a few reminders. If you're watching this on YouTube,
like, comment, and subscribe,
hit
please.
That subscribe
Tell them, Jay.
The Complete Lakers podcast.
I'm still on this man's show.
The audio version.
Like and dislike, whatever the fuck.
Ring
the bell.
Ring
the bell icon.
Jason. Anchor,
Spotify,
podcast, Stitcher.
Tell the people to ring the icon. That is important. Because the more that they ring the icon, the more our video shows.
But whatever you do not go to @CaliRays on @CaliRays31 on Instagram because my goodness,
@gmail.com.
The comfortability of Shane.